It's a lark.
Hello.
Hi, Ake. Thank you for the
Hello.
lark. I'll get bigger. So people can see me better.
Oh, okay.
Crash?
Flash? Uh-oh. What's going
I
on?
only just started the game.
Oh boy.
The report has been they wanted to process the crash report. Okay, well anyways, we're off to a great start, but hello everyone, it's another day, another dream with me, Munii. With the
Hello.
fiercest of bards.
Hello. Apparently we're crashing already.
We're crashing out! Oh my god. Is
Oh
that
my
what the kids
god.
say? The crash of the outing?
That's what all the kids say.
What is a crash out though? Do you know what that is, honey?
Isn't that when you like go, as you say, cuckoo bananas?
I've been using the phrase cuckoo bananas a lot lately. I don't know
Mm-mm.
why. A mental breakdown,
Yeah, exactly. Cuckoo
So
bananas.
cuckoo bananas. As we wait for the crash report to commence, how is Chad doing?
I don't think you need to wait for the crash
No, I had to
reports. I
wait for it
think
to
you can skip them.
cancel it. I
Oh.
had to wait for it to cancel.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
as usual, we play more Monster Hunter because that's who we are as people. It's not even
This is
that
the
fact that
reality
it's
now.
Monster Hunter Mondays. We will eventually be going back to Marvel Rivals. Marvel
Yeah,
Rivals. Because
perhaps. Yeah.
there's a skin that we can get for free. Whoops.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's 2 skins we can actually get for free.
Oh, really? Yeah. Okay.
God, it'd be so embarrassing if Monster Hunter doesn't load and then we're actually forced to play we're forced to play
Oh no.
Marvel Rivals because I can't play.
Let,
Oh my
let's give it a
god.
moment.
Did you see Emma Frost's eyes? I mean Frost. I didn't see there's this game. What did we see, honey?
Um, what? Like in Marvel Rivals?
Yeah. Did you
I
see
did see.
how sexified they made her? She's definitely not. She's a classy girl, you know, like
Oh
in
yeah. Emma
Fortnite,
Frost is always known to be a classy woman. Yes.
and never
Definitely.
serving what the kids call cunt. I say that as a joke. I've never used that phrase before. Do you know what
Hmm.
cunt means? They're
I
serving
don't
cunt.
actually.
Like you know what I'm afraid of? I'm not afraid of people who use that phrasing. What I'm afraid of
Uh-huh.
is we have children who use words like that and we don't understand what they are. Isn't
I
she like
know.
super racist? I don't mean like get me wrong, hot big mama, but like canonically, is she, honey?
Um, I wouldn't say so, but she's definitely like the type like because she was on the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants, right? So like they were always kind of presented as like mutant supremacists in a way. So it's
So
like they kind of
yes.
are, but they kind of aren't. I guess they are, right?
Wow, the connection to server. Wait, is the servers are back, right?
Yeah, they're up. I'm on the
What's wrong with my computer today?
I know.
Well, anyways,
But yeah,
continuing on.
Over the years, Emma Frost has gotten better as a character in that she has been more like she's been more on the heroic side of things, let's just say, as opposed to where she started as the White Queen of the Hellfire Club. So,
She's a White Queen, all right.
Yeah, it's funny because she was the White Queen and Dark Phoenix was actually the Black Queen. So there was like two of them.
Oh,
and
you can't have another white woman as the Black Queen. That's kind of messed up. I'm sorry.
That's just the way that they were set up, okay? And then they had that mastermind
the person
dude.
who's not even wearing black has to be the Black Queen.
Look, she did have a black costume for a little while there, okay?
Oh, for a little while? So, like, it's...
Yeah, just a little while.
Oh my goodness. This is off to a great start, by the way.
Yeah. Don't worry, we're diving into the deep lore now, okay?
Oh, there we go.
Oh, okay.
We know the true Black Queen is Storm. Oh, it's okay. Exactly! Why wasn't Storm the Black Queen? Was she not like African enough for people who was she's like literally born in Africa?
Well, you know she did marry the Black Panther for a while there.
But is he the Black King?
No, he's not the Black King. He's the King of Wakanda. Like that's just the way the comics are written, okay?
It was a weird lie. There's a photo of Emma Frost, or not? I shouldn't say photo. It's an illustration. There's an illustration of Emma Frost getting married to Tony Stark, and I could have sworn there was literally a character that looked just like her.
I bet there were.
I will say this. They have technically released out of like the new characters that they released, it's come in consecutively blonde woman with a blue outfit.
Well, maybe
where's the variety?
They'll break that trend a little bit, okay? Maybe they will release, I don't know, Gwen Stacy. I mean, she doesn't have a blue outfit, right? Or maybe
they'll give her a blue outfit at this point.
They'll give her a blue outfit. Juice, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Did you post a quiz?
Yeah, post a quiz, an easy one.
Quack. Ooh.
Do you guys like chocolate?
Chocolate?
Look how chocolate.
Yeah.
I switched to armor. Your Yoshirit probably looks basic.
It does. Yoshirit looks basic. I didn't know you could switch armor on the secret.
Yeah, you can switch them now after doing the quest, I think.
Oh, okay.
So, what were we doing today, honey?
What were we doing today? We were watching a lot of videos together.
Yeah, I've been on a YouTuber kick, specifically Jaden Animations. I was watching a little bit of Oh, by the way, people are free to join us. I should have put the group code.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I should have, but I'm not going to right now. I'm busy.
I'm busy collecting bones.
Bones?
Jaden is fun, like I like her storytelling style.
Yeah, I really do. I also gave Bart the lore The Jaden
The
lore.
lore.
Back when
The
you were
Jaden
visiting
lore.
mostly.
Yeah.
Oh
It's
shit.
like I didn't personally pay it too much attention to a lot of streamers.
Well, she's not really a streamer so much she is a content creator.
Or yeah, that's what I meant. Like content creators and stuff, right? So like, you know, it's kind of interesting to find out now with sort of fresh eyes after they've already been like, you know, doing this for a while, right? Like my perspective on everything is like obviously going to be slightly different, right?
Yeah, I've been watching her since university days, or I believe, if my time is correct.
Jaden Animator Animations, yeah.
Jaden Animator Animations, yeah. The Jaden Animation who can't say Chikawa correctly.
Chikowa.
Yeah, I started saying Chikua, honestly, because she said
it so much in the video.
She said, yeah, instead of like Chikawa, I keep saying Chikua whenever I think of it. I actually had to pause for a minute in my brain going, like, that's not how you pronounce it, Munii.
That's not how you pronounce it at all.
The funny thing is that she has slightly no excuse other than being American, but because she's half Japanese, which is the funniest part to me, that she didn't know how to pronounce it sometimes. Not like, you know, I have a couple of half Japanese friends who actually don't know how to pronounce Japanese arguably, though.
Yeah.
But it's kind of funny how many mutual interests that, like, well, it's not that funny, but like when I remember when she was talking about her love for Hatsune Miku, and I'm like, man, I feel that to my core.
Yeah.
Because there was a time where I was obsessed with like Vocaloid and Hatsune Miku, and I wanted all the Miku stuff. And like upon occasion, I still do, right? But like nowadays, I don't really care too much about Vocaloid as much. I did write an article about Vocaloid though for my university write-up. For both of my universities, actually. I wrote
That's
about
hilarious.
Vocaloid. Except this one was more of a opinion piece on like, oh, people need to be more focus more on the artists that work on the instrument, essentially. Ah, shit!
Oh. I don't care too much about it. Writes 2 articles.
I wrote an essay on it when I was obsessed with Vocaloid. And then I wrote the blog entries for university, because I had to do a write-up on anything I wanted to write about, and I was like, okay, Vocaloid, sure, why not?
Why not?
When I was in university, I was a huge fan, and then I stopped being a fan, and then when it came back a little bit after I listened to a bunch of like, that's when I got back into VTubers. Ah, shit! It got again. Okay, I gotta stop sassing Miku. Apparently.
Apparently. Oh, geez.
Where are you taking me?
It's kind of funny, like you mounted the wrong one, and then it just kind of like walked away.
It's okay. I needed more of the materials from this one.
Okay.
Niji Sanji will feel the blood on my hands tonight. Ah, crap. Again, for anybody that's confused, I'm a huge fan of Niji Sanji. Please don't misconstrue that.
I mean, it's not our fault this thing is Fulgor. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Uh, oh shit, what was that? Oh fuck. That
Oh, what
scared me.
happened? Ow.
But anyways, Emma Frost. There's so many white women in that series. Specifically with
it is
blonde hair.
Marvel. You know? Yeah.
I don't think Marvel's realistic. There's not that many white women with blonde hair superheroes in the world.
How do you know? Maybe
some of them
their
are
world
brunettes.
has...
There are some brunettes though. Come on, you're here
Yeah,
telling me
yeah.
that like all of them are blonde and beautiful and have audacious bodies. There's not a single brunette in there.
I mean, there are some brunette superheroes, so
Okay,
yeah,
so
you're right.
list the number of brunette superheroes.
Damn, I wouldn't know off the top of my head.
See, there you go. Like you're already struggling.
I do agree with the artist thing, to be fair, because people always say Miku-san when it's Utsupi or Pinocchio, etc.
Yeah. Okay, so my whole article or blog entry, you could say, was about how I feel that more people should be like paying attention to the artist behind it, because like at the end of the day, Miku itself, it's a program. It's not like it automatically programs itself. It has people behind it tuning it and like writing their feelings about it and how their experiences without it. And granted, it's launched using the Vocaloid program is something that has launched many musicians' careers. But like when it just kind of like when people just go like, oh, Miku, instead of like saying like, hey, this artist, like they do, some people feel discouraged, and then there's some musicians actually who were like, oh, not only am I just being I'm just being seen for my work with Vocaloid, people aren't taking me seriously because I'm using Vocaloid. Like they don't take me as like a real musician in a weird way.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, that happens a lot with a lot of mediums and stuff like that, you know? Like...
Also, Juice suggested Wasp. Isn't Wasp not blonde? Wasp isn't blonde, but is she a brunette? Ah, shit, please.
It depends. It depends on the. Yeah.
I bet you guys can name more blonde superheroes than you can name brunette superheroes, though.
Who else is?
Oh shit!
Is a brunette superhero. I would say Kitty Pryde from the X-Men.
Oh, she is. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Fuck you, bitch.
Rogue is not really brunette.
Rogue, isn't she a redhead?
It's like weird because she has the white stripe on her head, but yeah, it's like.
Isn't she more red?
No, it's always like a brown color. But
okay, so then she is a brunette. So.
Oh, okay.
I always like associate her hair more with red for some reason, though.
It's probably from the cartoon. They do a lighter color for her in the cartoon. Wanda is really darker.
Okay, Phoenix is literally red. We cannot give that to her.
You know what's funny though?
What?
You guys know which hero is rumored to be coming at some point, right?
Who?
Captain Marvel.
Oh.
Who's also blonde hair. I mean, it would be different if it was Kamala Khan. Then it would be Miss Marvel, right? She's brunette haired.
I mean, they are kind of missing a Middle Eastern character, aren't they? From the boat.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, no, it would be too DEI. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah.
Not like China follows that or anything, or really cares.
Mm-hmm.
Is Wanda really a brunette? I guess so. Granted, the Olsen actress, I can't remember what her name is.
Oh, Elizabeth Olsen?
Yeah, she made her more redhead, isn't it? Orangey redhead.
It's weird. They usually in the movies they made her a little bit more red-haired, or they even gave her blonde highlights in the last movie she was in as Wanda.
Yeah.
They stayed away from her, like she was much darker haired than specifically brunette, I think. But you know.
And Black Widow, they literally just colored her red.
Yeah, Black Widow has the red hair. Oh. Limping away. I mean, Wanda's supposed to be Romanian, right? Yeah, or something like that, right? Like, you know, in the comics, like some unspecific Eastern European, I guess, you know.
Implied.
Implied, yeah. Oh.
I like how we're just kind of like slowly thinking about all the severe of brunettes that they have to choose from.
Mm-hmm.
But you know how no one's talking about?
Who?
How Iron Fist is sexy in his new outfit. He's a hot commodity, isn't he, chat?
He's a hot commodity.
Yeah. Showing off his abs.
Unless we count Mantis. Mantis is an alien.
Mantis, yeah. Plus, sometimes she has black hair. That black is not brunette. In my book.
Yeah.
Now let's do how many blonde characters can you think of?
What, in Marvel? Oh my god. What's funny is I googled brunette Marvel woman and it said Jessica Jones and Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman is not Marvel though. Iron Fist good. New Hella skin is dope too, yeah? Like, imagine they just go around putting every, like, blonde, superhero woman, superheroine, I guess,
fighting it.
from, Marvel into the game now, from this point on.
I feel at this point they all are just adding all the blonde, arguably blue-eyed women.
So they would have, like, Captain Marvel coming, and then, like, weird characters like Dazzler, she's blonde.
You think that, you know, at this point, you get more Asian representation in there. You just put, what's her name? Jubilee?
Oh, Jubilee, yeah. Though I think there is, a little bit of a... Like, if I think that they would, want more Asian representation given the...
Shang-Chi?
You know, the yeah, like Shang-Chi, right? More on him than anything, though I think also, like, a lot of the, there's a lot of complaints about the fact that they're all Asian American as opposed to just being, like, you know, from, like Asia itself, I guess. There was, like, a controversy about that for when Shang-Chi first came out, so... Psylocke, the Asian one, not the British one. Well, Psylocke is already in the game, and she is specifically the Asian, not even the canon comics Asian one, but rather like from an alternate story where she existed in ancient Japan as a different character. I should clarify.
I like how we haven't even had plans to really play Marvel Rivals until you're like, oh, I kind of want that free skin, Munii.
The free skin, yeah. I think I might also get the battle pass
again?
Ah.
Why?
Because remember the Luna Snow skin?
Yeah.
That Peach Momoko worked on is part of that battle pass. So I might get it.
But you don't even play it anymore.
Oh, I could play it until I get the skin. It's only on the 5th page this time. It's not on the end of it. So there's a chance that I could get it by just doing little dailies, just the dailies and nothing else. Like, you know.
Oh, and also yes, I do know that there is a British woman possessing an Asian woman's body. Bart has
Yeah.
told me the lore.
Yeah, I tried to explain it in a way that's like
Not
less mind-numbing.
and also not borderline racist and awkward.
I tried, you know, like.
I was kind of like, when Bart was explaining to me, I'm like, honey, that's kind of fucked up, and he was just like, but it's in the comics. I'm like, honey, that's still kind of messed up.
Yeah, it was, and the thing is, like, I believe that it was never meant to be forever in the comics either.
Wasn't it also like it was a man at one point too? Or no, it was never a man.
No, I don't think Psylocke was ever.
Was I thinking of wrong character?
No, you're not thinking.
I might be thinking of the wrong character because I feel that there's a man. Technically, the soul is male or something. Some shit.
I mean, there were stories.
There are plenty of stories like that, honestly.
Yeah, because there were stories of her and her brother Brian, you know, swapping roles. Yeah, Brian Braddock. Her brother is Captain Britain. And they switched. I believe she's currently Captain Britain now, just to give her and Psylocke.
So she leaves the Asian woman's body, becomes Captain.
She got her body back, and the Asian woman got her body back, and then she.
So what happened to the Asian woman's soul when she was possessing her body?
Oh, so like, oh my god, this is so
obscure.
Yeah, the lore is pretty crazy, right? But yeah, like for a while there, she was considered dead. Like when she sacrificed herself, she was actually like dead.
So why did she sacrifice herself for a white woman?
She didn't. It's that she got infected by like a virus, I believe, that they couldn't cure at the time that mutants get infected with. And so she was like, well, I'm gonna die anyway, so you keep that body, don't come back into this one, because if you do, you're gonna die, and I'm gonna go and do this thing and get killed, and then you're the only Psylocke.
What?
Yeah, it's really, yeah.
I feel more confused than...
I think that's how it went. I don't remember, you know, like, fully if that was what it exactly was, but yeah, like, it was something like that.
I'm very confused.
Yeah.
Also, why does like Captain Canada, Captain America look very similar?
Wait, Captain Canada? Isn't that North Star? Let's see.
Oh right, he's not named Captain Canada.
Yeah. Or Guardian. Oh yeah, that's right. The Guardian. That's his name. I thought it was North Star.
You know what I mean? Actually... Like the characters sound like Captain this guy who's like basically a copy of Captain America, but he's from this country. They have like a similar vibe to them. You know what I mean? Like they're not really.
Yeah.
Like it's like yeah, their outfit's different, but they're basically the same character.
Mm-hmm.
The different
yeah.
paint job. Apparently, the actual reason is that the writer had some sort of body swap kink. Don't we all?
Yeah, it's like it's kind of hard to explain because like you know I don't believe that originally they were gonna keep the storyline. I think it was like Labor mentioned, one of the writers just kind of, yeah. And it just kind of accidentally became like a thing that they kept because it was kind of popular at the time. So, it was like what was it? Yeah, Chris Claremont actually said that it was only supposed to last a single story arc, but because of the way that Jim Lee drew her, he stuck with the change, planning to undo it a few years later. And um as everybody knows, like Jim Lee kind of drew them in the most iconic way that a lot of people know the X-Men by now. Like those are the costumes that you see in the cartoon from the 90s and X-Men 97, and they had their most iconic looks from his era. So the Ninja Psylocke was one of the more popular things to come out of that era. So yeah. Well, yeah, if you guys have the game you want to join us,
I saw
just go
Gage joined
ahead.
on.
Hmm?
I saw
Oh,
Gage joined
is
on.
is Gage here? Let's see. Where be Gage? Oh, now I'm looking at the map to see if I have any quests that I need to
了解しました。気をつけてくださいね。
I
I
put
need to
I
save
put a quest up.
a quest.
Quest.
Finding the quest. So how mortified are you whenever we talk about Marvel stuff?
I feel okay.
You feel okay?
No, I'm kidding.
どう？作ってかない？
But yeah, I mean, this is what happens when you got companies that don't let stories kind of begin and end. They just keep them going. So you have decades worth of stuff that's just, yeah. Sorry for being super nerds, Mooney. Apologize humbly.
It's okay. I just stare in the back. I just stare into the camera sometimes
No, don't stare into the camera.
and pretend I know what you guys are talking about. And I'm like, mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Also, side note. Close to finishing my program.
Close to finishing.
Are we all watching the
there's a
same cutscene?
You can skip it if you hold not the start button, but
Talk about Ben Reilly and Scarlet Spider.
Oh no, Gage, no, please.
Bart already talked to me about the messed up Peter Parker and the Peter Parker, what was it called? And his whole, not really body swap situation, but his family swap situation.
Yeah.
And then it wasn't
That-
really even him in the end.
yeah, that's what Gage is referring to, the Clone Saga
That's
of
what it was?
Spider-Man.
The Scarlet Spider
it's-
Saga was what it was called too?
Yeah, Scarlet Spider was a part of a larger storyline that went on for years, right? Called the Clone Saga in the 90s. And what Gage... Oh, Superior Spider-Man? Yeah, a Superior Spider-Man is something that happened more recently. And is equally as... God, why? No, actually, you know what? I take it back. Superior Spider-Man, the comic book, was actually pretty good. Not gonna lie. The storyline might have been kind of like, why would they do this? But at the same time, when you actually read the story, it was actually pretty good. But yeah, what I was referring to with Mooney is the Clone Saga, where it turns out that the Peter Parker that everybody had been reading for years was not the Peter Parker, the real one, because he had lost a fight to his clone on top of a freaking.
Oh, the doctor like, no,
smokestack.
stop.
yeah. Yeah, the dogs are like, no, please, Bart, stop. Classic Doc Peter Parker just oh my god. Yeah, at a glance, you know, the Superior Spider-Man storyline, right? So Munii, what we're talking about, right, is right before a Spider-Man 700. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I said that. Amazing Spider-Man 700. Basically, Dr. Octopus succeeds in tricking Spider-Man into mind swapping with him, with a machine, right? And now he's Peter Parker, and Peter Parker is dying in Dr. Octopus's body. And they have a fight, they have a huge fight, and then Dr. Octopus actually wins and becomes the new Spider-Man because now he's Peter Parker, and Peter Parker dies. It was really controversial at the time. It is like really crazy, but a lot of people kind of have since changed their minds about the storyline because the comics were actually pretty good.
So much mind swapping in the Marvels universe.
Oh yeah.
It might as well be
Everybody gets
Face Off or not. You know, was it Face Off? The one with Nick Cage?
Yeah, Nick Cage and
Kage?
John Travolta. Yeah.
John Travolta.
John Travolta. Traverter. No, Travolta.
You said Traverter.
Traverter?
Freaky
Travolta.
Friday?
Freaky Friday.
Freaky Friday, but make it Marvel.
Yeah, but make it Marvel, yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of mind swapping and lots of clones for some reason. I mean, you know,
And
this is just
aliens.
comic books. I mean, Secret Invasion, everybody was a clone. No, everybody was a secret agent of the Skrulls.
Okay,
It was
so
very
what was
strange.
Secret Invasion?
Oh, Jesus.
And how much are you willing to explain before you get tired?
All I'm gonna say is, it turns out for the last few years, a lot of the superheroes you thought were the superheroes that you know were the good guys were actually replaced by an alien species called the Skrull, who can shapeshift into people. And it turns out a lot of those heroes were not the actual heroes; they were they were Skrull replacements who shapeshifted into them.
I will say this. Oh shit, that's not what I wanted to do. I will say this: a cosplayer took that to made that an advantage, like that whole series, because she wanted to cosplay Storm. She's not a black woman though.
Oh.
So she did the alien version.
Oh, okay.
So she wouldn't do blackface, which was very smart. So she could be, and for people who are curious, it was Yaya Han. For people who.
Oh, okay, yeah. That was actually a.
It was a very smart
good
move, yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And also a more unique take on the character at that point of time, right? Like, you know, kind of like still being able to cosplay the character, but also not being racist while doing it.
That's actually a really good idea. Yeah. Gotta
restart
restart my computer. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just gonna run around the map while I'm being targeted by. Uh-oh. What? Kind of cool how the lore helped her out there. Yeah, it is really cool when stuff like that happens, you know?
Yeah, and that's like, you know, like sometimes like being creative really helps.
Yeah.
Lover or hater, I have a big respect for Yaya Han. Not because of that particular cosplay necessarily. I just think that she's very passionate about cosplay.
Yeah.
And worked really hard to actually like, you know, practice her craft and like creating her outfits, right? And I know some people don't particularly love her, all that kind. That kind of comes with the territory of being one of the most popular or well-known cosplayers in the world, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Like, at least in the Western kind of space.
Yeah.
Is she the best cosplayer in the world? Probably not, though. I haven't looked at her content in a very long time, though. I don't even know if she's still cosplaying, to be honest. Because she's
Well,
like,
you know,
she's like,
yeah.
was on the older side of things.
Oh, okay. You know.
She,
I mean, it kind of happens, right, from time to time when people take breaks from stuff and junk, right?
Sorry, let me just a minute.
Oh, I'll get it. I'll get it.
Definitely up there. Yeah, like I think a lot of people like compared the two, and like you know, and some people like Yaya had a little bit more just because like because Yaya could actually sew, if that makes sense, and then Jessica, she wasn't the best at crafting at the time when she first started, obviously. And then she did get better, obviously, and she like had people who would help her, but people would say she ended up doing like a lot of like armor crafting, and because like you know, because of who, if you know, you know how Jessica Neri, you know how Jessica Nigiri, you know what she looks like, right?
I think I do.
How familiar are you with popular cosplayers?
Not very.
Okay, so Jessica Nigiri is a very popular white cosplayer. She was best known for her shit.
Oh, the rock is over here near me.
Shit.
Do you have one over there?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Shit, that did what?
Oh, wow. Oh, it didn't kill you, though.
That was
it's going
bullshit. I was behind the rock.
Oh, lollipop chainsaw. Wow.
She's best known for lollipop, yeah, and also her Pikachu cosplay.
Oh.
Because it was like she did sexy Pikachu girl with a very basic outfit. She got like she went viral for that costume. Because she's like at the time like booth babe hot level girl. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean she still is hot. Most but
Yeah.
like I'm not sure how much cosplay she does nowadays. I know like Stella Chu does quite a bit, like has been on my For You page quite a bit. Another old school cosplayer I haven't seen in a while is like Vampy Bit Me. Yeah, I know the old school cosplayers, in my opinion. They're called old school nowadays. Probably
Now,
don't
right?
appreciate being called old school.
Thundering. Ow.
Yeah, baby!
Oh, nice.
It crashed on you, but you know, details.
Details, right?
Oh, we did it.
Yeah. Oh wait, it's just going up there. Okay.
Make sure.
Or is that going to the next room,
eat
please?
the bug,
Oh, okay.
or I guess use a hot drink. Damn, old school, right? I'd be considered an old school cosplayer because I cosplayed for over 10 years at one point. I mean, technically, could still say I am still a cosplayer, I guess.
How?
I was gonna say you're one of the Cappy kids actually got interested in cosplaying too.
Yeah, you know. Munii is an OG.
I know. So old.
How old?
Oh god. I'll do the timer in just a sec. I knew I heard it. Ah fuck. Ah fuck! Stop giving me medicine as I heal! Oh god, okay. Ah shit!
Yeah. He is back.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Ah shit. Ah shit!
Over here? Oh, oh.
I don't think I'm gonna get time! Oh, maybe
Oh,
we can!
you got
Oh! Okay, this time
You got
I
it,
won't
yeah.
move. Okay, now I can move. I.
Nice. Oh, there we go. We got the tail.
Bard has never
Oh, here.
cosplayed, though, by the way, in case anyone was curious.
Hmm?
You have never cosplayed, though.
I have never cosplayed.
You had
no.
an opportunity to.
I had opportunities, but I'm not, you know.
Back when you were,
Mm-hmm.
not back when you were a young man.
A youngin.
A youngling.
Made Bard when?
You know, when I do my face reveal, maybe Bard will do one.
Wow.
And we'll put him
Wow.
in a maid costume just for you guys, okay?
Uh-oh.
Because chat deserves the best.
The best, the best.
The best. We'll make it like a not sub goal, what's it called? A follow goal for Bard. If Bard hits 1,000 by the end of the year, we'll dress up in a maid costume. I promise, on my channel, where you know all his like viewers can see, if we get Bard up to 1,000 followers, I will force Bard to go put on a maid costume.
Uh-oh. Hot drink will wear off. There we go. The fan service is strong. Okay, so I thought I was going crazy when I looked up. There was a 6-episode documentary about cosplayers, and Yaya Han was on it and discovered Chloe Dykstra on it. I remember her because she cosplayed Doctor Who, and I was obsessed with Doctor Who at the time. Oh, okay, okay. I know only very little about Doctor Who, but it's because my friends like Doctor Who.
You would think that you
And
would
they were
have
watching
watched it.
You would think so, right? Like I used to actually like watching sci-fi shows like that, a lot. But you know, for whatever reason, I guess it's just availability to me, right? I just never had the access to a show like that, so. It's called Heroes of Cosplay? Oh,
that,
okay.
yeah. I got into an argument with people over that show.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's not a very fond memory, we'll just say. Not because I hated the show, like, I watched it, I didn't particularly like it that much myself, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's because, like, people were just going like, wow, it's so unrealistic, and this isn't what being a cosplayer is all about. Because a lot of my friends back then were cosplayers, but they were mostly, like, my siblings' friends, arguably, and, by association, we had to be friends.
Yeah, yeah.
Basically, they didn't like the show. They didn't feel it was a good representation of, like, cosplayers. You have to remember, though, from where, each kind of area, when it comes to cosplaying, it kind of sounds weird to say now, they all kind of have their own style of cosplaying. So,
yeah.
Like, I didn't even realize that masquerades is what they call, is what the cosplay contests are, because masquerades for me means the dance, because there's always like an anime dance, you know, convention dancing before it turns into raves.
Yeah, so I also misspelled her last name, but Chloe Dykstra also bowled against a doctor, Matt Smith and Karen Gillian. Oh, okay.
All names I don't really know that very well.
Okay, oh, well, you wouldn't know, right? So Karen Gillian was in Guardians of the Galaxy.
Okay.
She played Nebula, the bluish purple alien.
Oh, okay. I like her character.
And,
yeah, I like how she plays
yeah, she's really cool. Yeah, and Matt Smith. Oh, he's very popular as Doctor Who, right? But he was also in like.
Okay.
Yeah, he's one of the Doctor Who's, and he was also very infamously in the what was it, the vampire movie, Morbius, and he had a very cringy role in that movie. But yeah, I don't know anything that you would know that Matt Smith was in, because he doesn't really get that many roles outside of Doctor Who.
I'm
You think that
guessing they're
he
all
would've...
related to Doctor Who, though, at the end of the day.
What? Oh,
I'm guessing that all those actors are related to Doctor Who in some sort of shape.
Yeah. Because Matt Smith played Doctor Who at the time, and I think Karen Gillan played Doctor Who's companion,
One of
right?
the companions.
Like, yeah, one of the companion. Matt Smith is 11. Oh, okay. Yeah. Amy Pond. Yeah, that was her name, right? I don't know anything about Doctor Who. I'm sorry. Nuh-uh. What's up, Gage?
Oh, right. Gage requested something.
Oh.
Honey, how much do you like Stitch?
How much do I like Stitch? I like Stitch okay, you know?
Can you talk like it for a minute?
A whole minute?
A whole minute. Cause
Wow.
is family.
You're gonna have to talk like that for a whole minute.
I mean, it's not that hard.
Oh,
I think
okay.
I tried to actually explain to Bart how to talk how to do the voice, and I couldn't explain it to you that well.
Oh no.
Do you want to try
Oh, no.
showing people how to do the voice, honey?
Wait, explain to people how to do the voice?
Yeah, can you
Oh.
do it? Can you do the voice? Dora.
How do you do the Twitch voice? I can't do. Because it sounds like you're talking from the back of your throat, right?
It is a lot from your throat.
I don't know. I can't do.
Okay, I'll do another minute because like Gage actually triggered it earlier and I didn't do it, so we'll do it.
Oh. You had me scared for a minute.
It is the back of the throat. It is the back of the
Oh.
throat, and you have to. Yeah, we're kind of doing it.
Yeah,
Kinda.
Kinda.
You kinda got it. Kind of. People are sometimes surprised that this isn't a filter because I learned how to do it very early as a kid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you like Stitch a lot, right?
I mean, you got me
No
Purity
caps.
Stitch.
Yeah, I did. The parody Stitch.
Do
Uh-oh.
you want to explain Purity Stitch?
Okay, so I had a work trip. I went down to Florida near Disney World. So there was like a Disney store nearby, and I went in there, and I was like, I need to get something for Munii. Munii likes Stitch, right? and so I'm like looking at the wall of plush things, and there's a Stitch plush in the on the wall. So I sent a photo to Munii, right? And it looks like a sleeping plush. You know those sleeping style plushies that you see with anime characters and stuff like that. It's kind of the same thing. Like Stitch is kind of asleep and stuff like that. So I was like, I sent a picture of it to Munii, and I was like, Munii, I'm gonna get you this.
Yeah.
And then she was like, okay. And then so I went to buy it, and I pulled it out of the wall, not realizing how big the damn thing actually was.
It's like the size of a pillow, basically.
Yeah, it's the size of a pillow. Holy crap, it was so big. To the point where I put it in my backpack, but its head was still sticking out of my backpack when I got back on the plane. And I basically boarded the plane with this like huge Stitch plush with the head sticking out of my backpack. So I would say that it's a little bit smaller than life size, but
I mean, we have to compare it to the movie. That's already very controversial.
Yeah, right. So, and so it's a rather big plush Stitch, Munii likes to hug it when going to sleep.
But the reason why we call it Purity Stitch is because sometimes, I think at one point we were just like, oh, if we want to be left alone, we put Stitch between us as a barrier, and that shows that we want to be left alone. Purity Stitch.
Parody Stitch.
That was the joke. And you might be thinking like, oh, Bard, you dog, no, it's because of me. Because I would be like, I would try to put on the moves on Bard and be like, hey there, young thing from the office.
Wow.
I am your supervisor here to show you how to do office-like things. And Bard's like, Munii, leave me alone. Munii, I need to sleep. Munii, please. So we have, but Purity Stitch is the Munii, please don't be a creepy old man to me. Let me rest my eyes. Yes, I'm the lecherous old man in the relationship. Did you expect to be... You originally started your streaming career as the lecherous old man, but look at... Did you expect what would happen to you today?
I did not.
Yeah, where we would be today, that you would end up dating one.
Poor Bard, Gage.
Gage, it's not really poor if he asked me to marry him, so.
Eh.
Imagine just like a tired husband being, no, a tired wife being like, "Honey, I'm tired. Please, just let me rest." And they're like, "No, you need to." Bart chose this exactly. Bart chose this.
Wow. Wow, guys.
Look. I'm just showing Bart what women typically have to go through. Except he's the one who has to go through it. Really, it's for education. So Bart understands the pain that women go through.
Apparently, yeah.
You sound so unconvinced.
You know. I totally. Bart is the woman. No.
Well, one day, I hope to put a baby in that man. Just...
Wow. Wow.
You don't want to carry my baby?
Chat, stop encouraging this. This is what happens.
We just listened to a really stupid story, actually, about this. Okay. Chat, okay. More Reddit stories with Munii and Bart. Baretta! Poigunant Bard art when? I don't know.
Wow.
You guys have to send it to us. Send us the Poigunant Bard art. You knew what you
knew
signed
what
up.
you...
Okay, look, okay. Guys, did I ever tell you the story of the first art I ever got Bard to draw for me?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Especially if you weren't part of the chat or the community then. Oh wait, I already posted a quest. What am I doing? So I posted a quest.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'll go again.
Okay, so before Bart and I were really good friends, we were kind of still figuring this is I think the next stream right after I met you.
Yeah, and then I just happened to be doing my anniversary stream.
Yeah, with a raffle. So, okay, for people who don't know, Bart occasionally does art raffles for a sketch. We have now since upgraded those to so that I help him out with the coloring because Bart likes to color his sketches. I'm gonna try my hand at Temper meets his request. I mean, I can cancel my quest.
Mitsuzune?
I can cancel my quest and join, maybe.
Oh, do you guys want to go and try it?
Yeah, let's try that then.
Okay, we can try it. Because I actually have,
No, Gage has one already activated.
Oh, okay. Real quick?
No, we just go with you and get the stuff.
Wow.
Need an extra hunter? Yeah, of course. You can always join us, Al.
Yeah.
How are you? Be prepared. This thing has been one-shotting everyone. Oh. So we're running out of money real fast.
Okay. Oh wait, I should have used my lucky voucher.
I don't think you should use your lucky voucher.
No, we're gonna do it. No. It's okay.
So we might be a little slow because we are going to. It's going to take a while to get this one. I think a little. Or if we're not careful, it might take a while. Okay, so continuing on. So Bard had gotten his was doing his raffle, and I think it was I had just happened to be passing by, and I'm like, oh hey, what's he doing? Oh, he's doing some sketches. I'm gonna enter it. So I entered, and I happened to win one of the sketches.
Yeah, that was good luck.
Yeah, really good luck. Or was it for Bard?
Or what?
Huh? Oh, so what I was saying is that we're on a quest, so I might not be able to, unless, wait, are you already in the guild? I'm not sure if you're already in the guild yet. Because I was gonna say if you're already in the guild, it'd be fine, but if you're not, then you might have to wait just a little bit. The guild code is right there at the top of, I pinned it.
Okay, I'm on my way.
Sure, the meal effects decide to run out right now. Okay, gonna leave Gage alone for a bit as I run away to go eat num-nums. So because I had won one, I had to think of something really fast on what to ask Bard to draw for me, because at this point, like, I actually didn't know. I just kind of, like, you kind of just enter it for funsies, right?
Yeah.
So I kind of sat there and I was just like, I want you to draw yourself like a French woman in a bikini.
In a bikini, yes. Draw me like what you like
Draw
how you
yourself
draw
like-
your French
Yeah,
girls.
draw yourself like as you would a French girl. And first Bard thought, oh, you must mean biscotti. I'm not biscotti. And I was like, did I stutter? I said, draw yourself in a bikini. Like a French
'Cause my-
woman.
Yeah, my automatic thought is that people want me to draw biscotti, right? But like I was like, oh, okay.
And you actually looked it up. How would it work to work on a bikini on a capybara?
Yeah.
And Bard was like, I don't know why I'm doing this. Oh shit. And I'll accept it right after the quest because I can't accept it right now.
You have to be careful on the edges of this area here because it's actually pretty narrow. So you might get stuck on the edges, and then that's how they get you.
But yeah, Bard regretted our relationship on that day.
Wow.
You didn't regret drawing yourself like a French woman?
No, I have to give everybody what they ask
Yeah, there's
for.
never a redeem.
It's never a redeem.
never been
I
a redeem.
gotta make like a redeem out of that where.
Yeah. I should also switch to the VC chat.
Oh yeah, so we could talk to each other. Yeah.
Yeah.
Some would say that was his masterpiece. Some would say.
Yeah, no one else decided to ask Bard to draw him in a sexy form. Truly a disappointment.
Not since that day.
Not since that day. Do you not want to see Bard dressed up in like a maid outfit?
I'm probably playing this a lot more
We're being
careful
very
than I normally
cautious,
do.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think honestly because of how we heard how difficult it is.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's crazy how many times I see the one-shot kill lines over my health bar, like when it looks at me. Damn. So there's art of Bard in a bikini in the Titanic French woman pose, and you're not gonna share. I'll look for it so I can share it with you guys.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Oh no.
Sorry. My health was lower than I thought it was. And that wasn't even the one shit kill. Also, honey, do you want? Let's switch over to the. I'll switch
yeah.
over to my group chat, but you don't have to do it immediately. And then
Okay.
Gage and Sal, if you would like to join the channel in my Discord, that'd be great. That one shot kill. Yeah, this wasn't the one shot kill yet. I have to also wait for Gage. Let's keep it right there, so I have everything all ready.
ここで待ってるね
It's so lonely without my husband. Oh no. Oh shit. Oh shit!
Well, I died too. That's not good.
And
Oh no, sorry, Cage. I have a tempered Mitsusune quest. if you need another one.
oh my god. I mean, it's on hard mode right now, isn't it?
Oh yeah, this is one of the harder ones, so yeah.
And plus, we don't have our cat covering us. It's tired, at least. But yeah, so engage us. Feel free to join the voice chat area. So if in case you want to go into the group chat, I can wait a little bit. I know Gage can't get in. We need to buy the insurance.
Yeah, we probably
We need
should
car
have.
insurance.
We need the car insurance before we come in here.
That's why I told you not to use your lucky voucher.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Because I had a
No,
feeling we weren't gonna survive.
Where there's risk, there's always great reward, or something like that. That sacred insurance. Yeah.
Right, gotta do some bunny maintenance.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just like trying to stay very healthy.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, shit!
Oh no!
It was that move. I didn't even see the wavies.
Yeah, that move was the same one that killed me too.
We ruined it for Gage.
Oh no! Don't worry, Gage. I have one. I can put the quest up for you. You can go get it. I'm sorry. I have a tempered Mizu Tsune quest, so it's okay.
We every time we die, we give like whoever we disappoint like a sub, a gifted sub, as an apology,
Oh, no.
apology sub. Maybe we'll do that one day.
Maybe.
I hate how, for some reason, my connection's like bad. I didn't know they had instant kills like this in this game. That's some Final Fantasy 14 shit. I mean, the thing is that it's not that we aren't aware of it. We are aware of it, to be completely honest.
Yeah.
We haven't.
Yeah, they've always been in Manhan, right, Gage? Yeah.
But yeah, now Cell can join in. Also, again, Gage, if you want to do voice chat, we switched over to my channel. I can just drag you in if you would like. If you don't want to because you're angry, don't worry, we understand.
No, don't be mad at us.
You can't be mad at Bard. Look at his chubby face.
I'm not an avid hunter of Mon. Sorry. Yeah, you know. It's okay.
I am not either.
Oh yeah, I didn't. Okay, hold on. I know you invited me before to the Link party, and for some reason I couldn't accept it. Right? Oh no, wait. I thought you invited me, but I guess it ran out. All right. Oh, there we go.
Cell's on a quest.
A quest?
EDB quiz. Just finished it.
Oh, Gore Magala.
Because I figured we should probably actually work on our armor sets.
Yeah, probably get better weapons and stuff too.
Oh wait, Mackie invited me to food. Mackie.
Oh.
I believe. Or maybe she didn't. Maybe she did. I don't know. I don't see her anywhere.
Hmm. Itty bitty quest?
Is it itty bitty like a bikini?
Huh.
Do you want to share what it looked like to chat?
Oh yeah, that's right. I gotta find it. Give me a second. Oh wait, I can't look up my monster guide anyway, so. Where should I share the artwork?
You share like the link. Freaking.
Copy link. Okay. Okay, guys, here you go. Enjoy. Enjoy. I have been drawn like one of my French girls.
クエストを開始します準備はよろしいですか
So French.
支給品が届きました
Oh ho ho.
Oh, ho, ho.
Enchanté, mademoiselle.
Oh, ho, ho. I saved that in my stream friends folder. Le Petit Café.
Does Gage also want to look like one of your French women? That's the important question.
That's the important question, yeah.
You know, instead of like lewd, you have like. Is this the lewd content you guys asked for? You know, if we ever do play, what was it, that volleyball game that you really love?
Oh, DOA volleyball?
Yeah, we're gonna use that image on the thumbnail. I don't care for thumbnails, but we're gonna use it for a thumbnail. Do a extreme volleyball is a good classic.
It is a classic.
And it's all about the game of volleyball.
It's
specifically.
clearly. Yeah, clearly.
And some gambling. But mostly
it
the
is
game.
one of. It was one of the best volleyball games ever made. You know what? You know, say what you will about Zach, but that man was cooking. Oh, nice.
Zack from Final Fantasy VII?
You know?
Sorry, I know that was
Zack
a
from
joke.
Final?
If that was actually Final Fantasy VII, it would be a very different game. Or wouldn't it have been?
Hmm.
You don't know what they do at the Honeycomb Club? Honeybee Club?
Whoa!
They have dance routines.
Yeah, dance. Wholesome dance routines.
It was wholesome, actually, for all things considered. That name is kind of suggestive. No, it is. What are you talking about, Honeybee?
Yeah.
Why? Just because you want to taste their honey?
Whoa!
Whoa, chat. Whoa. Consent.
Whoa!
Just because it's sweet and delicious.
Damn it, Munii.
I mean, you said it. You know, I cannot help if they have really good offerings at their club. Sucker.
Ah. You know, those status effects have been pretty big in this game, I noticed. Like,
What?
that seems to be the new meta, not elemental damage, but rather status effects like paralyze and all that other stuff.
Yeah. Also, like how Cell is like double our level. Despite, I'm pretty sure, starting after us. Again, another friend who actually plays the game.
Or, you know?
Damn, so I'll be really munching all those mushrooms for us. Doing God's work, really. Just waiting for it to come back, come on.
Oh, nice.
Damn it!
It looked like you got. There's another one on the other side too.
There you go.
Yeah.
Cause you pull it towards you, that's why.
Oh, nice.
Nature's beautiful. That's what I will scream after every well-fought monster.
Nature's beautiful.
Nature's beautiful. Gotta do it with the Engie voice too. Nature.
Hope the heals help. Yeah.
Maybe we should have had Cell when we attempted that Mitsusune. And ruined it and didn't ruin it again.
Ruined it even faster. Hunter wanking queast.
You had the wank inquest.
It did.
Inquest. So when can we razzle dazzle this stage with the Dazzler? I don't know what his name is.
what?
Jubilee.
Jubilee. Oh, a Marvel?
Yeah. When will
I
it
have
be
no
her
idea. You
turn?
When will it be her turn? You know what's kind of funny? Is
What?
that now that you mentioned Dazzler and Jubilee, and
Yeah,
it's like
they're two different characters.
they're two different characters, but one was created as the replacement for the other.
Was it the Dazzler?
So yeah, the Dazzler was the original. She was like a disco, like style
It's
pop
because they
star.
didn't. Is it because they didn't want a disco queen anymore?
It's not that she was never really that popular to begin with in the comics.
So they're like, let's put a child in her place.
Yeah, so like, but it's because when Chris Claremont like started writing the X-Men, he had this like habit of like, this is my version of a character that I liked, but this is the way that I'm gonna do them. So he would create like a very different character with the same relative skills. Like Jubilee shoots fireworks, right? But Dazzler also kind of shot like exploding lights like that in a similar fashion. So it was like he kind of makes his own versions of existing characters, and it's kind of a thing that he does with the X-Men comics. And so like Jubilee is kind of like, funnily enough, one of the replacement characters.
By the way,
Oh.
have a quest.
A quest.
Quest.
支給品が届きました。ご確認ください。ちょっと休憩しようよ。
Wow.
Wah.
Okay, I guess this is the Jarakan, and what else? The other octopus, right?
The woof.
Sh-
Some.
Sh-
I like how. What's a Gravios doing here? What's a Gravy Toes doing here?
Gravy Toes. Get out of here, Gravy Toes.
You and your Kamehamehas. Dang, they fucking each other up. Not sure if I want Tree Octopus to win or not. Wow, Tree Octopus just left me.
Oh wow. The octopus was like, nah, I'm out. See you guys.
Ah shit, you bastard!
Oh, he just keeps very slowly walking away from me. You know, I really wish that our sacreds would just stand very far away from the fight, since they're not going to be
right?
in. Yeah, since they don't want to be in the fight anyway. We'll leave the locale soon.
Who will leave the locale? That monster?
The tempered Gravios.
Oh my god, are you fucking kidding me?
We literally started fighting it just now.
It keeps rolling over. We got so quiet focusing on trying to beat it.
Yeah.
I think because we're like time limit too, right?
Yeah.
Why must it fart?
Because.
Oh, doot doots.
Dude.
Is it now leaving? I left. Fuck you, bitch.
Wow.
All we got was a chicken wing.
Wow, Grabby Toes, really? That's disappointing. Why did it leave so soon?
Because we weren't good enough.
Oh. Uh-oh.
I got it.
Oh,
don't
nice.
worry. That's why I pick up the billets now, bitch. I'm just trying to think of Oh shoot! I forgot to talk about the story. Reddit stories.
What's...
Reddit
Oh.
story. Okay. So here's the Reddit story that we listened to today. So there was a couple, a husband and a wife, and they have 2 kids. They don't plan on having any more children, but like up until this point, the wife has always been the one who's been kind of in charge of like, I guess, the family planning and like kind of preparing for the kids. Like, or like for example, like, oh, she's always had to been the one to like be in charge of like the birth control, like you know, be using the pill or whatever contraceptive, right? When they wanted to have kids, she was kind of like in charge of tracking everything, you know, kind of like, you know, doing a lot of the work. So when it came time for them to like, you know, decide to like no longer have any more kids, they both agreed they didn't want to have any more children. The problem, so you know, usually when that happens, you typically have 2 choices. You can either like, you know, continue like using birth control if that's what you need, or you do like you do a surgery, right? And usually, like, if you're like, I'm done having kids, like then you sometimes you typically want to like, what's the easiest you think? Oh,
Pause on the part. Yeah.
Hilaria, you're just in time for a Reddit story where we ask men, should you would you rather your wife get surgery, or would you rather your husband get a vasectomy? Question.
Let's see. Shout out. We're gonna do the shout out.
Aww. But thank you for the raid. Hello, for anybody who doesn't know, my name is Munii Shoda. Speak Spun Honey from the stars. I may be a turbo shot, but guess what? That's a good name for your heart. And today we're playing. Well, we've been playing this game almost every single stream. We are now a Monster Hunter stream.
Yeah, clearly.
Yeah. If you're just coming in from Illyria's stream, feel free to sit back, relax. If you want to join us in Monster Hunter, feel free to do so. We also have a guild going on. I lost all my friends, and I was about to recall a Reddit story that I just listened to and ask you guys your opinions on it. Do we do this for every stream? Probably, because whenever I hear something wild from any of the Reddit podcasts I listen to, I just need to tell the chat. Hope you're having fun in Monster Hunter? Of course we're having fun. Other than Ruin engages chance at a Mitsune kill, but, you know,
I have one to replace that.
But anyways, so the story goes like this: like I'll start from the beginning because like we decided Raiders. So a husband and wife have two children. They're pretty much done having kids. And the wife is thinking that maybe I should have a oh my god, why do I keep worrying the monsters are about to leave soon, and then I decide, oh, this is a great time to fight them. Right when they're about to leave.
Mm-hmm. At least we got that
shit!
first.
That wasn't worth it.
Sweetie, what's up?
So, hi, sweetie. So, anyways, cause the reason why she's getting the surgery is because up till that point of having kids, she's been having like kind of like a rough time with all the what was it called?
The contraceptives?
The contraceptives. Well, not really contraceptives, so much more the birth control medication.
The birth control, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So like it's like to the point where it's really bad for her mental health, and like it's a lot of pain. So that's why she was like, okay, I'm just gonna get the surgery. I'm just gonna get the surgery to like so I won't get pregnant anymore. It'll save us time. Not time, but like it'll save us like the pain, right? Can I catch it? Nice.
Oh, what are you guys looking for?
Nice. Ooh.
I'm just running circles around the target monster.
Meanwhile, I'm just catching fish. Anyways,
Sorry, I liked it. No problem, yeah. Congrats, though.
Let me think. Where is it? Over there? Oh, that. Anyways, so the, what's it called? So, while, like, thinking about doing the surgery, the husband is like, I don't want you to get the surgery. And the wife's like, why? Like, or they got really mad that they even wanted to get the surgery. So they're like, okay, like, does that mean, like, is it because out of concern? Is it like, are you worried that like something might go wrong? Because it is actually more of a dangerous surgery for the woman to actually legitimately go through that surgery so she can no longer have kids. It turns out the husband was upset she was planning on doing the surgery because, not because like she didn't consent him about it. Well, it was partially that. It's just that he didn't want her to have surgery because she'd be less of a woman.
I don't even know what that means.
No one knows what that means.
Yeah.
And so she's like, okay, do you want to get a vasectomy? Like, and he's like, no, why would I cut off my manhood? Hoot everything, hoot to meet everyone. Ooh. Hello, Inochi.
Hoot.
Welcome into the stream on the YouTube side of things. How are you? New here. How are who hooting?
Hoot are you?
Oh shit. That's what I get for reading. Oh god. Hello. I'm not sure if should I do the introduction. But my name's Munii Shoda. I'm a Space Money Hunter from the stars. I may be a terrible shot, but guess what? Still gonna aim for your heart. And we're playing Monster Hunter. Apparently, I've become a Monster Hunter streamer, as we do once a year when Monster Hunter comes out. Well, it just came out.
Yeah.
And I'm here with my partner in crime for everything, the fiercest of bards. Please take it away, my dear.
Hello, my name is Fiercest Bard. I am a fan artist here on Twitch and apparently YouTube now as well. But yeah, hello. I'm usually here, helping Munii on certain games that she's playing.
Being a good future spouse. I'm alright. I'm sleeping in to meet new acquaintances, possibly new YouTuber rate targets. Is it okay with you? With who? Yes, it's always okay with me. I don't use. I'm going to be completely honest. I'm not very good with the yup tubs, cause I'm a Twitch streamer, so I was like, I should do multi-streams, and then I'm like, thumbnails, who does that? I should probably do thumbnails. But I
didn't know YouTube had raids.
Yeah, YouTube has raids. I just never...
Oh.
Well, I can't raid anybody. I can't raid people, I believe. I'm too small, I think. Then I'll lend a like and a sub-a-dub-a-dub. Thank you.
Ooh.
I hope to check out your content, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but for anybody that's kind of curious for about my channel, typically I do a lot of JRPGs. We're kind of like a very whimsical kind of community here. We kind of do what we like. We have no, I kind of feel like once I finish my program, I'm going to be more serious. I say this every time. I'm going to be more serious about streaming.
Oh, yeah.
Because I do want to take streaming a little bit more seriously. As I'm finishing up the end of my school year. You just have to do a manual rate. Oh, really? Anyone can rate it regardless of size. Oh, I didn't know that. That's really interesting. Thanks for letting me know. This is what happens when I don't use the yup tubs. Oh God. I'll have to look up how to do a manual raid and everything. I don't have that much of a community on YouTube. So, like, it's really interesting to know that, because I've been kind of trying to think of ways to really branch out a little bit, so I'm not so entirely dependent on Twitch. Paste the rating hashtag and the URI next to the hashtag. Oh! Okay. That means I have to get more acquainted to YouTube streamers.
Oh, it's like a brand new world.
It really is, honestly. I really need to update everything, to be honest. I can teach you sometime if you like. Oh, I don't want to bother you too much. It's okay. I can Google it. Cause like honestly, I'm very shy. I used to be a lot better about socializing, even on social media. I'm just terribly shy person. I may not seem like it. I hide it very good. My DMs are open. Aw, okay. Thank you for letting me know. I really appreciate it. Oh shit. But I hope to catch you on your stream. You actually cannot Google how to manual. Wow, really? You think for a site that's associated with Google they would have that? I tried and it gives you inaccurate information. Oh, I see.
That sucks.
That's very unfortunate. I may DM you for tutorial. It's one of those things where, like, I do want to slowly develop YouTube presence, but I'm also, like, again, terribly shy. And then also, not only that, what was the word I'm thinking of? It's like, I'm so used to things on Twitch, honestly.
Yeah.
It tells you how to redirect, but not manual raids. Ah, I see.
Oh, nice.
Throw your farts at them.
Yes. Oh, the stench.
Anyways, no worries. I'm very shy myself. Been trying to get used to reaching out to new people as well. Ah, I think thank you. Like I'm so used to how things work on Twitch, because I've been a Twitch streamer for how long have I been a Twitch streamer? Oh, 4 years. It's getting there. For around, we'll just say 4 years for simplicity of things, right? And it's been both great and terrible at the same time, right? I feel.
Yeah.
Well, I met my fiance.
That's the great part.
Yeah, so that's the great part. But I think like putting all your eggs on like one basket is never a good idea. I feel you've been on YouTube for 2 years. Yeah, I just started using YouTube mostly because like I felt like, oh, it's time to branch out, spread my wings, and then it feels like so rusty. Honestly, it feels like I'm starting out like completely new again on like Twitch a little bit. But even then, like I've discussed this heavily in terms of content creation with Bard. That honestly, in terms of content creation, I've really fallen off.
Well, you've been busy.
I've been busy with. I don't know how people who go to school and do full-time streaming do it. Like, quite honestly, if you ever, because so many people do streaming and school at the same time, and I'm like, oh, how do you have the energy to do any of it? And I was only in a 2-year program, so close to finishing. This is literally my last week until I go to practicum, where I'm a freelancer for like a month. I mean, full-time job in streaming. I feel like a full-time job in streaming is not as heavy of a workload as doing school and streaming, mostly because of the schoolwork aspect of it, because the assignments, whereas like work, at least it's contained within your working hours. Anyways, I follow it on Twitter as well. Personally, for me, though, I believe the Buddhist expression, you chase 2 rabbits, you catch neither, which is why I'm keeping it just to YouTube. Oh, that's true. But that's just me. That's also perfectly accurate. I also, I think for me personally, I just believe that don't put all your eggs in one basket is also a good analogy for streaming and content creation. Don't spread yourself too thin, but also, like, try to, what's the word I'm thinking for? Like, don't depend your entire career on one platform, but don't stretch yourself out too thin, because I think that's how a lot of creators actually go through burnout too, right? Depends on the job. I mean, I still have to write reports and I think anything school related is just really hectic. So you're reminding me of when I was a teacher too. All those times I had to think of like lesson plans for my students back then. Oofs. Yeah. Or medical, I guess so. I think for medical though, it's like because of the schedules is not very like, it's not consistent all the time because you have to go in at the drop of a hat, right? Whereas when you're a student or a teacher, it always feels like you always have to make sure that like your schedule is like on top of things. Like but for like say like for Bard, right? I'm not saying that Bard's job is easy by any means, right? But I think that there are parts of it you enjoy for being able to do content creation, like you're able to separate work and content.
Yeah,
you're able to separate things. Yeah,
I'm fortunate in that while the hours sometimes extend over, right? The after work, like when work ends for me, it ends, right? So I'm able to focus on other stuff. So that's been the fortunate part about the job that I currently have. It's a lot different when you have things that you have to do afterwards that take up your time. So, you know, like Cell mentioned, doing reports and plans, right? Like class plans and stuff like that. Is there, when you have something in your life that also takes a commitment outside of that, it doesn't end where the hours that you're working that thing ends, that's when, you know, it can make things harder, yeah.
I found out my neighbor was a streamer, and she had to do a 10-minute stream because of a medical emergency. Dang. I do RPGs, platformers, and sometimes some party games, work streams, but otherwise it was nice to meet you. Hope to see you soon and have a hoot one. You too, Noche. Thank you for dropping by. I really appreciate it.
Yeah.
I gotta find another industry to work in. Yeah, like, man, like, honestly, anybody who, like, I'm gonna hop up and do Rival Dailies. Thank you for that. No, thank you for dropping by. Guys, I really appreciate it. Again, sorry again about the Mitsune.
Yeah, I have one to replace it if you need it later.
Yeah, like it's challenging because the good thing about Bard's job is not only does it pay him okay, and I say okay right now because, you know, there's fingers crossed, you know, gets paid more in the future. This actually might be a good place to like actually tap out ourselves, mostly because you have work tomorrow. But like for example, like Bard can work remotely, so it also helps with maintaining a regular stream schedule. Though you're probably not that great with keeping a schedule sometimes.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
Like
yeah.
It is open world, so I got 2 more hunts on the investigation. I'm just gonna quickly look through my stuff, but do you want to end off around here, honey?
Yeah, like, it's okay if you, want to continue playing.
I should
'cause it's
finish.
just me.
I should finish off my. I've been really behind my schoolwork. So I also been teaching my cat military alphabet. Now he responds with Mike, Echo, Oscar, Whiskey. That's kind of cool.
Nice.
I don't know how I feel about multi-stream YouTube streams though. I was worried that the bandwidth can I activate YouTube and there's a section I want to stream. Yeah, like I think that's why I've been kind of like trying to experiment a little bit with YouTube. Granted, I'm doing a horrible job. I'm not a very good example. Hi Devilish, how are you?
Hello.
We'll go to the title screen. We'll talk for a little bit though with chat.
Yeah,
because it's been a while.
Yeah.
I mean, you should go to bed, though, honey.
Yeah, you can talk with chat. I'll be taking my leave now. Yeah.
Okay.
This chappy will say goodnight to everyone.
Make sure to kiss chat goodnight.
Mwah. I don't think chat likes the kissies from me, so
I don't know about that. See, Devilish gave you a kiss back.
Nah.
You're licking Devilish back? Wow.
Wow.
Pretty lewd.
I know, right? Alright, good night, everyone.
Okay, let's see. Oh, shoot. No, not me. I'm not leaving. I grabbed myself by accident. Let me just look at chat and also look at... Okay, OBS. There we go. But yeah, it's complicated when it comes to content creation, I think, for anybody and everybody. Like, what do you focus on? Should you focus on YouTube? Should you focus on Twitch? Should you focus on even like TikTok or even X if you really want to? I've been really, you can probably tell, not that great of a streamer on either platform, and it's not always the wisest decision to split yourself between multiple different platforms, especially if you're not strong or one or the other. However, I'm also under the belief of if you don't spread out your portfolio, it's very easy to not necessarily fall behind, but also to like it's kind of like if you build yourself too big on one platform, you have to sometimes build yourself on another platform just in case, like have a backup platform, if that makes sense. I'm not saying that I'm going to jump off of Twitch anytime soon, however, right? It's something I'm very comfortable with. However, I do think it's good to learn what it's like to stream on YouTube. Especially if there comes days where there are certain content that I can stream on YouTube and I can't stream on Twitch, or vice versa. I think like there are some games that are a little bit more lax, if I remember correctly. Like, not saying I'm gonna play Honey Pop, but I believe you can play Honey Pop on YouTube, but you can't play it on Twitch, as an example. I think so, right? Because all the Hollow Girls were playing Honey Pop at one point. And not saying that we're gonna play that, but maybe we can. So that's why I'm kind of like, oh, I should at least try it, right? Now there are a lot of things I could definitely do better when it comes to YouTube, like make the thumbnails for once. Like I used to, I think before I went to school, or went back to school rather, I used to try to do thumbnails, even for Twitch a little bit, like because I do think it's important to actually follow some of the strategies, and if you really are wanting to build your social media platform, you kind of need to do it. But I've been holding off on it mostly because of emotional exhaustion, you can say, because, you know, on one hand, I really do want to take, like, you know, build my social media platforms. But on the other hand, emotionally, I'm just very exhausted right now. And a lot of my energy does come from emotional side of things, if that makes sense. I don't know. It just makes sense inside my brain. But, you know, I'm hoping that after graduating with my degree, I feel a little bit more, I find that love I used to have for content creation and for making content. I wish I could pull myself out of that mental rut that I kind of have. And I do want to learn the various different platforms because I do think it's important at the end of the day. But, you know, maybe sometimes I do think about, like, just doing, like, YouTube only streams and Twitch only streams sometimes, but I don't know how I want to do it. But it might help when I finish my program. Again, I'm literally at the very end of my program. I'm not worried about not graduating. But I think, like, I don't know, I've been kind of going through, like, a mental thing at the moment, like, where I'm doing a lot of, like, it's like the whole insecurity of, like, kind of like you're saying, they're going, like, am I good enough or anything? What if no one hires me? Because I'm kind of stuck between the whole, do I like dive headfirst into doing freelancing, and, like, you know, I'm not planning on becoming a full-time streamer, necessarily, for anybody that's kind of concerned. I've always been the type of person who's like, you know, make sure you have a day job when working anything, when it comes to entertainment, because they're so unpredictable. But I have been thinking a lot about, should I dive headfirst into freelancing, and if I do freelancing, what would I be doing? I do feel that when I eventually post some content that I've been working on, especially with my program, finally online, I'm gonna be doing that kind of scary thing of, like, doing a name reveal. Whoa! Mostly because, like, I do actually need to build my online presence due to my career path that I want to go for. Bart's not going to do an identity reveal necessarily, and I'm no one important for anybody to really care about the identity part, in my opinion. But it does. I do need to build, like, an identity with, like, who I am behind, I guess, the streaming, and that's how I feel personally. I mean, like, I know that everyone else is gonna feel differently, and some people like keeping it separate, but I think it's because of the type of content that I want to make. I unfortunately do have to eventually combine the two worlds, whether it's doing VTubing or IRL content, we'll just say. So it'll be very interesting to do that transition. It's a little scary, I'm not gonna lie, because I don't like putting my actual name on things, if that makes sense. I mean, Bart and I have, like, discussed this in the past about the whole, should I just, like, go by Munii Shoda professionally, or should I just go by my IRL name? And, well, the good thing about us getting married is that I would have a reason to change my name if I really wanted to. So, you know, if things get too hot, I can just change my name a little bit. But I do think that for the career path that I want to do, it does become kind of a necessity, I want to say, to kind of reveal that kind of information. I know at the end of the day, you know, every content creator at some point does kind of, like, their names eventually get leaked or revealed, so it's not as big of a deal as it really is. But I don't know, like, I've always been taught at a young age that it's like the worst thing you could do, reveal your name. Whoa! But I know that there's, like, a lot of you guys have revealed your names and identities to me in the past, so, like, it's not a big deal. But I know that a lot of you aren't necessarily not necessarily are going to do much with that information. I don't know what you can do with my government name. I don't know. It's a complicated issue, isn't it? But that's just me rambling. But yes, I'm sure you're all tired of listening to me just ramble on about my thoughts on content creation, how I'm hoping to eventually do better. It's so scary, you know, doing content creation. But I'm really I'm really excited to like show like the stuff I've been making for the past couple of months. Fine. Again, the only thing that's holding me back is that I just want to do some touch-ups before officially what's the word, doing like or posting them rather. But yeah, my brain. But anyways, I'm probably gonna start heading off now, but I really appreciate everyone dropping by and saying hello. I hope everyone has a good day, a good morning, or a good afternoon, and I'll see you next time. Oh, the dog said bye-bye as well. Good night, everybody.